And we're back. Thank you for joining me, everyone, for this week's Building the World with City Skylines. So let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's load our last game here. Tantonitis. Let's load up Tantonitis, shall we? No, yeah, we're gonna go back. I still forgot to. I've got to catch Jamorian when he's streaming Skylines to see what the name of that mod is that sort of smooths out some of the roadways and turns and that kind of stuff. Because I do want to try that mod out on my my rather feeble attempt at highway on and off ramps. Again, that's just a minor cosmetic thing that probably bothers me more than anybody else. Roads full of trucks make an elevated road that allows industry areas direct access to an outside highway so trucks don't have to drive through residential areas. Don't think I have to worry about that quite yet. Round and round the little birdie goes, where he stops, nobody knows. So hope everybody's having a good day out there. Plenty hot and muggy. It's muggy, hot and humid out here on the northeast corridor outside of Philadelphia here today. We've got a major storm system blowing through, so I think depending on how big the storm system is, that might negate the NASA Wallops launch once again, which we have been trying to follow and hopefully at some point be able to see over the last week and a half or so. What it is, the launch facility in Virginia, I believe it is. What NASA is trying to do is send up a small rocket with canisters in it that have some sort of that once ejected from the rocket will release colored particles into the air, not to create an effect not unlike the aurora borealis. And so what they want to do, the reason for this is that they want to see basically atmospheric patterns and how the atmosphere just spreads things out and particles and all that kind of stuff, just to see how these clouds and these particles move throughout the upper part of the atmosphere, that kind of stuff. And so they have two observation areas. One is in North Carolina. I don't recall where the other one is. But they need pretty much almost perfect weather within a 20-minute period, a 20-minute launch window. They have an observation window for this. And so, yeah, that's pretty tough. The launch window is usually between 9:05 and 9:20 p.m. Eastern Time. So they've essentially got 20 minutes to try to get this experiment launched and observed. And so the weather has to be pretty much perfect during that small window that they have to observe what's going on. So I think out of the 8 failed attempts so far, or 8 scrubbed attempts, I should say, 7 were caused by weather. 1 was caused by people boating in an area where they shouldn't have been boating. Otherwise, the mission probably would have launched that day. So, thank you, morons, for causing that mission to be scrubbed. But anyway, again, tonight is supposed to be another launch night. Of course, we'll get an update after they have discussions, which may have already occurred, or maybe, I think that usually around this time, I think they have meetings to discuss weather conditions and to see whether it would be viable to start the countdown later today. So we'll see. We'll have to check their Twitter feed and their page to see. And a little bit of adjustment there. But I mean, otherwise it's not really that bad. Not quite as good as this, but hey, you know, can I do what we can do? So maybe I can move that in, shorten that up a bit. But anyway, okay, so where were we last time? Let's get on with our city here. Nice big square block we got here that we opened up a couple weeks ago. Built our secondary highway connection here. Building up dirty industry. So we added a lot of industry here, as you can see. A lot of air pollution here. We did clean up our water pollution, however. So we should be good on that. Power and water good. And what we ended up doing at the end of last week, of course, we built our disaster response units. We got some fallout shelters. There's a school. We got, I think we have a shelter here. Where did I put that other shelter? I have a large shelter somewhere. There it is. Okay, so we have a shelter here. I think we have a shelter out here somewhere. As a matter of fact, let me... we don't need to evacuate citizens. Let me see if I click on this then. Alright, so let's go here, disaster response. Just to see where we're at here. Well, there's our pollution anyway. Make sure I had my recording going almost. So we're good here. So very low pollution. Of course, we got pollution there. Essentially, no water pollution now. So we've cleaned up our water pollution in the river completely, which is nice. Fire safety. Of course, we're high only because of the trees. We're otherwise good coverage for fire. Crime. How's crime doing here? Jail's available. So we're in pretty good shape. Low crime. So we're good there. Traffic. So really not too much traffic at all. A little bit there. We're boxed in there, but that's where the university is. It's not really much of a surprise. Transports, we have our taxi station there, so we got taxis in the city. Let's see, disaster response. So let's see, road maintenance, terrain heights, don't need to, districts, we don't have districts, budgets, population. High-density residential areas house more people and draw in young adults. Low-density housing evolves into fancy villas. High-density commercial areas consist of shopping malls, restaurant complexes, and nightclubs, whereas low-density commercial has smaller buildings like gas stations, diners, and supermarkets. So always a good idea to do a mix of density for each of your zones. So nice. Mostly adults, mostly seniors, mostly families. So we got mostly families living here. We got a few spots that only have adults in this area. No seniors yet, so our population hasn't grown that old yet. So we're mostly seniors at this point. Anyway, escape routes. Okay, so here we go. So we've got that guy there. We got that guy there. Yep, okay, so yeah, that's right. We put the big one next to Stonehenge, that's right. So good. So we've pretty much covered the city for disaster response, which we really don't have to worry about unless, of course, somebody decides they want to activate a disaster, which you can do by spending griffins while in chat. Oh, that's good. So how's our wind here? Now, it was our extra life city we had our little wind farm. Wind turbines. So not quite the bright blue. More or less, it looks like they're down here. There's calm colors. Not much going on down there. Very calm. Strong winds here. From the looks of it, we got some strong wind out here. We got some really strong wind out here, huh? Of course, at the edge of our city, where nobody's at. But between our wind turbines and our solar, solar stations here, we're in pretty decent shape. Our level buildings pay more taxes to get buildings to level up. Make sure people, city are educated, and the land value is high. So we're at a pretty decent residential level there. Offices level, we're in pretty good shape there. Commercial level, pretty decent. Industrial level, pretty decent as well. So we're in pretty good shape. Not requiring too many educated citizens. So our citizens are getting educated slowly but surely. Education is catching up with our citizens level, so pretty good health. How's the health here? We should have plenty of health care availability. Average health is 74%. Health pretty high. Well, we got some sick people here, I guess, huh? Guess we got the hospital right there. So we're still on health-wise. Oh, pardon me. Going through it. Health-wise, we're still in pretty good shape with just the one hospital. Pretty much providing enough coverage for everybody up to this point. So we're in pretty good shape. Happiness, how's everybody doing? Everybody's happy. Commercial happiness, not quite perfect. Office happiness, pretty high. Industrial, pretty high. Residential, pretty decent. Now, commercial happiness is probably, I don't know why. Because we're lacking some educated workers, but it looks like we're all in some pretty decent shape. To a happy citizens, let's check our educational levels. Elementary school availability, good. So we're pretty decent there. Efficiency, graduated. That's what we're curious to see here. So we've got some people here. We're at the edge of the school zone. So we'll probably eventually, well, we're going to have to if we're going to make residentials up in this area. We're going to need another school there. We got high school there. So we're in pretty high school there, which pretty much covers University City, or elementary school, I should say. These are elementary schools. So we're in pretty good shape. So we got half of our, more than half is educated, and well over a quarter is well educated or better, which is good, which is helping our populace. Their high school availability. Graduate for eligible capacity. So it looks like we're going to actually need another high school. So we've got 2,000 eligible students, but only 1,000 capacity. So we're definitely all right. So that's our next step. Here's to build our another high school, and so we got our high school there. Pretty much again covers University Circle pretty well. Let's see, we've got our elementary school here. So I'm trying to think, we've got that there. And down here is where we're pretty low on education, so I might throw the high school. I might throw the high school right down on this side here, because then that'll cover our expansion over in this direction too, and pretty much cover up in this area. We should be able to cover this area fairly decently. University, we should be pretty decent on our university there. Yeah, so we've got university's pretty good. Again, light coverage here, but enough coverage where we need it. Alright, so we're pretty good there. So let's garbage we should be fine on. We have our incinerator status is midline. I don't even think we have a landfill. Where's our incinerator? There's our incinerator there. So incinerator is working pretty good. So we are garbage production. We're at 46, almost 46.7 K units. Our incinerator's capacity is 48K, so we're... Oh, I thank you, darling. It's very good coloring you did. Oh, yeah, I see that. Oh, thank you. Very good coloring. Very good coloring you did there. And that one, too? Yeah. Oh, that's an awesome job. That's an awesome job, kiddo. Good job. Thank you. So what we'll do, so we're probably going to have to build another incinerator at some point. Probably before we end today's show, but we'll see. No, that's Daddy's pencil, thank you. In the meantime, let's... I need my crayons. Yes, you need your crayons and you need your own paper. Let's build a high school here. Let's get your high school built up right here. Slope too steep, that's fine. We will get you. How far out can we zoom here? Just so yeah. So that pretty much covers this part of our residential areas here. So let's try to right here. All right. So there we go. So we've got another high school capacity, which is excellent. Very good there. High school there next to the elementary school. Very convenient. Let's see about our zoning here. So we didn't zone that. I don't know why we didn't zone that. Probably because we don't have too much demand for no demand for residential zones right now. So we won't zone that. We still have extremely high demand for industrial. So we've still got to keep zoning some industrial here. So we'll keep going. Industrial zone. Industrial zone. I think here is pretty much the limit of where I want to go. Is we're getting close to our industry or residential zones here now. What I can do is make this residential or industrial down here as well. So let's do this. So we'll zone all this up. Industrial. Here. Alright, so we've got some industry there. And of course, we ended last week's show by building our blimpish. Our blimp depot. And our first blimp stop. Because of course you need a blimp depot and stop here. There's our blimp stop. And our blimp depot. Oh wow, you made some work. Very good. Thank you, darling. Thank you very much. That's an awesome job of coloring you're doing. Want me to show this one too? That's very good. Good job. Awesome job coloring. You're doing a good job. Sure. Oh yeah, we can see it. There we go. You see it? Oh my abs. All right. So what we will be doing is getting our blimps off today. Maybe. It all depends on the city, really. I can build. Because I do want to get a monorail system as well. No, don't draw on that. I do want to get a monorail system. So that's going to be key too. Where the monorail system is going to go here. Oh, we're paused. So why don't we get playing here? There we go. Let's get everybody moving again. I was wondering why our industry wasn't growing. So maybe we'll start laying down the foundations for our monorail system too. So obviously we need monorail stations. Which station is this? Some of these are rail. Come on, pop up. Monorail station with a road. This is which makes building it easier. I can pretty much put it anywhere. With a stretch of road that can be connected to normal monorail stations and roads, connect stations with monorail tracks to create monorail lines. Monorail station needs to be connected to other stations with monorail tracks. And of course, I think this is the rail. As soon as I can get this pop-up here. Oh, taxi's working, alright. Citizens 6 per week, tourists 2 per week. Not too bad. Monorail bus. Okay, so that's our monorail bus. We don't have buses yet. This is our metro monorail train hub. This is our big hub. So these are tracks to allow monorail trains to travel between them. This is a one-way track. There's monorail tracks on a 2-lane road. So we can do monorail tracks over road, 4-lane road, and this would be construct monorail station. A monorail stops connected with tracks to each other to choose in which order they are visited. A line must be circular. So this is how we actually lay down the line, which is one part I sort of had trouble with. And of course ferries. We're going to have ferries as well at some point. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do here. So I think we want to start laying the foundations of our monorail here. Monorail station with a road. So do we want you next to the blimp? Or do we want you elsewhere? I think at this point, well, if we're going to put it down here, I mean, we can, if I just do a monorail station, I can put the monorail station here. and then build other stops with roads. So let's do our monorail station. Let's see here. I might need to put it up this way, huh? So I'm going to need room for the track, monorail track to come across here, huh? Aren't I? So you see, I don't want it turned like that. There we go. Alright, good. By turning the mouse, I can turn the direction of the monorail. Which means I can put you here now if I so desire. Out of curiosity, let me see what that looks like down here. Okay, that is interesting there. So it's basically over a road, so you essentially you would do this, so Murray Boulevard over your road here. That might actually work. I think I'm going to leave that there. That might actually work pretty well. Better than I anticipated. So obviously we're not going to connect to the highway here. You would just have this part of the road going up over the highway into that area. So now I'm curious to see about this track here, how we would lay this track down with that there. Let's see. See, my camera's just a little bit laggy. Unfortunately, I can't really do much about that. Yeah, space already occupied, so we can't build this over the road. We would have to... Yeah, see, we would have to bring it out this way. So I would have to figure out where I would end up bringing it. So it might actually be better off if I move this out. That way I could have more room to bring a monorail line around and in. So move this out this way. We definitely don't want you on the highway. Get this as straight as possible. There we go. Now out of curiosity, let me see something here. See, we would need to elevate this. I forgot how do we do the elevation here. We would have to elevate you over the highway, but I forgot how to do elevation. Oh, there we go. Now with this, now could I go directly over this way? Yeah, see, I could bring, almost, somehow. Yeah, I would have to do it like that. And it would come up over this way, like that. We have a bit of a monorail line over the highway. Very nice anyway. So we would want to do... So do rail to road here and then have her come off. That's rail to road there. And then we could have the monorail come off that way. Or that way, sort of. Here. Oh, don't you go there. Alright. So let's get our road built here. That way we might as well connect the station at this point. I mean, why not? I just gotta remember which road it was here. Should be this road. No, that's not the road we wanted. Once again, I can't figure out which road it was that we had here. There's road with monorail again. So I think it's got to be... See, but it's... Yeah, I don't... See, that's the only one with taxis. The bus and taxi route here. Let's see if we can figure out what this road is here. 4-lane, alright, it's a 4-lane road with bus lanes. That's what we want. 4-lane road with bus lanes. Follow. Toggle traffic routes view. Adjust road. Oh. Get routes. Okay, so 4-lane road with bus routes. That's what we want. Large avenue with bus lanes. 4-lane road with bus lanes. That's exactly what we want. There we go. That's better. I like that one much better. Alright, so that's all connected up in there. Now we need some water. Of course, going to our monorail station. So we'll just extend this guy out into here. There we go. You have water. Obviously you have power. Barely, but you got it. You got the powers. You have the powers. Okay. Plenty of electricity available. So we're gonna have to keep building up some industrial. So we got more industrial building up here. But we're lacking workers, which is amazing to me. We have high demand for industry, but we don't have enough workers? Come on, really? Killing me here. Killing me, game. So at least that lays the foundations for our monorail system here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we'll do something. So we'll eventually have ferries as well, so we're going to have some ferries. Some ferry stops here. What's down here? I was curious to see what this was here. Oh, lighthouse. Oh yeah, wee little lighthouse. Okay. Now we do have a rail line here running through everything. So eventually I have to do trains too, I guess. Trains in our city, like we're doing trains for our Riding the Rails segment, which precedes our Building the World segment every Monday. Right here on channel BJ Wiley. This is, wow. I would say that's a bit of a mess. Oh, where's it go? I was about to say, where's the train go? Alright, oh, there's the train now. Here she comes. Watch her go over the bridge. Let's say, where are you, train? There it goes. Freight train, it looks like. Pause. Thanks. I can follow you easier. Out of curiosity, I'm just absolutely curious on where this guy goes now. I don't see any stations or anything else. The highway there goes over the rail. Oh yeah, that's more rail. Actually, that's the rest of the rail there, isn't it? And we can't follow you no more. There you go, off into the distance. So, Perhaps the next city that's out there? What is out there? Trees. Nothing. Looks like we've got stuff out there. But okay, so let's get on with what we're doing here. Our city. We need a lot more industry, so we're going to have to get a lot more industry going here. So we're pretty much going to have to zone up this entire outside area here is all industry, so let's get on with it. Alright, so we've got our outer strip here. What's this? What's this mean? Too few services. Too overeducated workers. Citizens wish more services were available in the area. Well, what services exactly do you need? You're not really helping me. What kind of services do you need? Rail services? Any transportation services? I don't know what you need here. Commercial services? I don't know. You're not very specific about that. More services were available in the area, so let's look this up here. Maybe it's something we can fix up straight away here. Let's bring this a little bit closer here. Okay. Cities, Skylines, cities. Too few services. Too few services. This is where I could use the help of Battery or Leisure. To help explain this to me. See Skylines tip dealing with too few services. We'll go to the student community. My industry has all of a sudden completely died because of too few. How do I increase services? This one's puzzling me. As far as I tell so far, this includes things like buses. I added in some routes in the area, areas that were complaining, and that seems to have solved it. But yeah, services seem to include things like buses or subways, not just stuff like power and water or police and fire. I'd like to hear it too. I was talking about land value, not services, which actually do increase land value. Just try increasing the value of services, parks, and see what happens. Fire station coverage affects it too. Actually, any kind of additional high-quality level of service is accepted. The same applies to residential areas as well. Recreational areas, transportation, civic services are all valid means for a building upgrade aimed to for these sign levels. This efficiency is important. Services are electricity, water and sewage, garbage, healthcare, fire, police, public transportation, decoration, and unique buildings. At least this is my interpretation. Medical, fire, police, public transportation helps a ton. Wonderful. So I might have to add some bus stops here. Also, don't forget the important stuff for industry and commercial cargo. Child labor. Schools. They need schools for child labor. Okay, so essentially I need more stuff for them to do around there. Not the least of which is including some public transportation, which I guess at this point makes sense. I mean, we've got the taxi down here. Taxi depot. So we got 12 to 25 taxis. Alright, so let's check our water coverage. What's this now? This might be healthcare. Let's see what is this now? Become abandoned if nothing is done. Build more city services near this building. Okay. So let's pause here while we do some servicing here. So maybe do a park. Maybe we need a park here. We can do a let's see what we got out here. Japanese garden. Let's see what this is here. Plazas, other parks. Fishing tours. Maybe do a little bit something restaurant up here. Maybe I could do a ferry stop. Ooh. Actually, that might be a good idea. We can throw some ferries in here because we got a residential zone here. We can do a ferry from this side to that side. That seems like that might be a good idea. Now, can I build a ferry along here? Let's see. That's the question. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go ferry. We can actually make use of something here. Ferry, ferry, ferry. We need a ferry. Ferry and bus exchange stop. Not yet. We just need Oh, okay, good. So it will fit here. Just a matter of getting a road connection. This is the ferry pier. Large ferry stop with room for 2 ferries at once. Connect ferry stops and piers with ferry line. This is our ferry stop, which will be on our industrial side ferry depot. Actually, well, we need 2 stops. The depot just gets us the ferries. So let's, as a matter of fact, let's put you here. Because this is where this is essentially where our industrial is going to end here. Okay. So now what we need is a stop. So we need a ferry stop. Ferry stop right here. Although we probably, well, no, I guess this works. Okay, so we've got that. And what we need to do now is connect these 2 via road. Just need a small road here. That takes care of that. And let's see, can we connect you to here? Here? No? So let's see if we can connect you into here then. Just like that. Beautiful. There we go. Nice. That's an interesting road there. Can I go crossroad here out of curiosity? Can I do it here? Slope is too steep, so that's the problem. Okay. That's alright, that's fine here. Interesting that. That's fine. So that'll work there. So we've got our ferries there. So now we need another ferry stop over here. So let's see where we shall place this ferry stop. Where can we place this ferry stop? Because I gotta remember we also need we'll also need to get the road to it as well. Gotta watch out for our so I might end up having to bulldoze those guys. Because this would pretty much be the ideal location right here. And just bring the roadway in right here. Or see, I got my power plant there, so maybe put here and I can bring the roadway in this way. That actually might work. That might actually work better here. So we just got the little industrial nonsense there. The question now is this guy. I have to move you because of the road. So let's see, can we move you? 5 megawatts. What are you producing right now? Power output 4 megawatts. So, you know what? I think moving you might behoove us. Because actually we do have higher wind down here. So let's do that. Let's move you here. We got 6 megawatts out this way. So let's put you right here. Let's move you as well. So you're producing 6 megawatts now, so we're just going to end up moving you over here. That's all. There we go, behind our disaster response unit. Beautiful. Okay, so what we want to do now is get rid of these power lines. That's the key here. So right now we've got power. I've got power connected. So I don't think we actually need these power lines. So right now we've got power traveling between those guys. So those guys are, everybody's connected now. I think we're in good shape, and I could always throw down another hydro here somewhere. Now really get that connected up nice. So now we can bulldoze our power lines. And that'll help us. There we go. So we got power. We're good there. Let's check water. Make sure we got water flowing in here. Yep, water's flowing good. Got water where we need it. We got some water here, so I might as well do that right now. line that up. Oh, you bumped just a bit better here. Ooh, that's way off. How about, let me try coming in from this side then. That's better. That's much better. Alright, that gets that watered up there. Good. We got some nice, we got our water coverage where we need it. Good, good, good. Alright, industrial demand is lowered a lot, which is good. Like that. Okay, so we got rid of the power that we don't need. Little tree here. So what we're going to do now is build our ferry stop. Right about here. I think right there would be good for the ferry stop. Come on, give me that. There. Right, so let's get our roadway built now. Next, Monsieur Ferry stop. The question here is, bulldozing that building, which we don't necessarily want to do. So let's try it here. Yeah, right about here. Now you say you're already occupied. Well, that does no fracking good. Alright, let me try from this side then. Let me try coming from here. Bulldoze that. Slope too steep, space already occupied. So we do like that. And then let's come here. Bring you. Space already occupied. Alright, let me see if we can do this then. Let's straighten her out. Oh, you're killing me here. This just happens to be where my on and off ramps connect. That's the problem. Alright, so let's do something different here. We're gonna have to bring you straight in. Can we bring you out that way now? Connect you like that. Alright, not perfect. but it'll do. Now let me see zone-wise here what we got here. Alright, that opens up a little bit more zoning here too. Let me do something here. Let me see something here. Yes. Okay. Let's see if I can straighten some stuff out here. Alright, so let's get back to road. Let's find our 4-lane road with bus stop. Bus lanes, I should say. And bring you space already occupied. That's the problem there, isn't it? Alright, there we go. Alright, so my primary reason for doing that was try to get this stuff a little bit better for our industry, so that's perfect then. There we go. So that makes it a little bit better there. Okay. So good. So maybe what we'll do is throw a little high density, low density. We'll throw a couple of low density commercial areas here. Or maybe even, let me see something here. Beach volleyball court? How big is this? Oh. It would actually fit there, wouldn't it? Oh, it certainly fit there. Another basketball court. Could obviously fit there. Let's see what we got here. Parks. Let's throw a little park out here, I think, maybe. Christians at Park, Japanese guys. So what do we got here? Small park, which really, in all reality, isn't all that small. That's the problem. That is definitely not that small here. Although it would fit right there too, wouldn't it? Killing me. Small playground. Not, see, now that would fit nicely. But what goes a playground there? Large playground. This is our dog park. Japanese garden, dog park. So who's going to take their dogs here? Well, that's the thing. Carousel park. Did we ever place our botanical garden? I thought maybe. Did we put that? Yeah, so there's our parks there. Yes, there's our botanical garden there. I thought I did place that. Question here is we want to put something fun, but what makes sense here when this is going to be mostly industrial? I mean, having a small park there would be nice. But the park's just too damn big. That's the problem here. Plaza, so plaza. Maybe we can throw a plaza down here. So the plaza would fit then. Plaza with picnic tables. So sort of for the industrial. Uh-oh. So let's see, was it place for going out to eat or just for hanging out? Beautiful tiles combined with large trees make this plaza a sight to behold. People come to the plaza to meet friends and hang out. It's a nice little thing here. Must be placed next roadside, of course. To maximize some of my space here. So that's a lot of dead space. I think this, if I put you right here, would be nice. And we got some smiley faces there. Alright, good. Now how does that affect a bit of the zoning here? Let's see. Not too bad. We lose a square, but that's not too bad. And what we can do here is do more little commercial space there. So that helps. I think that helps. So we got a little plaza here. People to hang out at near the pier. The ferry pier. Excellent. So we got our industrial workers with something to do here. On break time. Walk down to the plaza. Nice. Okay. Now we need our ferry line here. So let's get our ferry line going here. So otherwise they'd be, yeah, you'd have to drive across the bridge and over this way. Because that's, you know, basically the closest residential section there. We definitely don't want anything to become abandoned. So let's get back here to transport. Ferry line. Connect stops with the line to create a line. Line can be circular or have two ends. If you have trouble finding routes between piers and stops, use the ferry path tool to mark the way between the buildings. Which is this way. Ferry pathway. Use pathways to mark exact route where you want ferries to travel between stops and harbors. Lines go on pathways. Lines need pathway access for depot. So let's do our pathway first. So that's sort of our pathway there. Create a new line. That's what we want. Add the stop. Okay, hold on, because we've got to. We got to. This has got to be connected to a line here. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I did this correctly. Drag stop to move it. Let's see, this still shows it's not connected. Let's see, let's put things into motion here, see if this is going to work here. I think what I need to do is get a stop here added somehow. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, that's all we needed. Alright, we're good. You need to water this, that's okay. Just, I gotta delete a line here or something. I just want to make sure you go across the way you're supposed to go across. Right, okay, good. Is this a ferry? Monorail. Yeah, ferry line 1. Let's change that color. Oh, I can differentiate here. Yes, okay, so yeah, that's the guy I got to remove. Okay. Yes. There we go. This is ferry line 1. Okay. There. Okay, that gets us straightened out there. Okay. So we've got our ferry. Moving nicely there. Okay, good. So you just need to add some water here. Looks like that's starting to build up there very nicely. Alright. Alright, so let's get some water here. Oh, need some help? Hold on. That way you don't unplug my cords. Oh, it's just Marley barking at a truck. It's okay, Abs. It's okay. Alright, good. So let's do this. Let's get, wow, you know, really? Come on now. And you go. Killing me with these water connections. What we'll do, however, we'll just do this. We'll connect you to here. There. And that should get us what we need. So good, that's in good shape there. Okay, so this is demanding something here. So it looks like we don't need to add bus lines yet, which is good. Good, good, good. Okay. Oh. Oh. Are you kidding me? It just might take some time for things to spring up here. How are we doing here? Okay, good. Alright. You're doing okay. Oh, no, hold on. Let me buckle you up here. Oh, almost unplugged myself. Unplugged my head. Hands up. Oh, this is a mess. Hold on. Let me clean your tray first. It's a mess. Look at all the stickies and stuff on your tray here. Okay. And make your papers all sticky. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. There we go. Hold on, now we gotta dry it off. Did you eat, Abs?
Yeah.
You ate your waffle?
No, my Luna.
Well, did she eat breakfast? Oh, you're getting her breakfast now? Make sure you give her enough. There you go. Ugh, I unplugged myself there. Ugh, that just figures. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, good. Quality appliances. So we have some, oh, Frank's Fish Stick Factory. This is what is this? Goods Unlimited. Okay. Operating normally, 12 workers. Okay. What's this? Oh, building needs, yes. Needs to be covered by more services to allow it to be upgraded. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at that. Thank you very much. And you made this too? Okay. Thank you very much. As my camera lags because of my duct tape solution here, so to speak. That's only because it's the Skylines. Fortunately, we'll be fine. We're going to be wrapping it up here anyway, so we can prep for Extra Life. And trying to figure out the water situation in our SimCity 2000 city, in which it is an island, and yet the citizens don't have enough water. I don't understand. Okay, so we're good there. We're good there. So we need a little bit more services. Let's see where we are zoned wise. Okay. Oh, you want them? Make sure you're eating. Let's go. It's noontime already. Eat. You guys need to be eating lunch. Let's do a little low industrial, commercial there. How's that? There we go. Now we can do something there too, huh? We'll get a little industrial there. There we go. Starting to lag here a touch. Alright, so I did want to get an overhead view of my zoning here. Okay. Okay, I don't like that, so let's do that. V-zone it, please, thank you. Alright, there we go, that's better. Now we want our little light industrial, or commercial rather, there we go. Okay. That's better, thank you. Eventually we'll have to get our monorail and our blimps going, but hey, we got ferries going. We got a little ferry going. Nice, okay, so that's good. So that'll help, and that seems to help a little bit with services. I mean, obviously I can add more services or something down along here. I just don't know what yet. Let's check my incinerator. I know we were where's the incinerator at here? There it is. I think this is the incinerator, right? Yeah. let's check here then. Alright, yep, we are over capacity right now, so we do need to build another incinerator, or we need to build a landfill. I prefer incinerator. So let's do that. So let's maybe we'll do our incineration plant here too, huh? Maybe we should put the incineration plant out here. Let me see something. Let's go get our incineration plant selected here. This is our landfill, which I don't necessarily want. I prefer to keep things as clean as possible, so our incineration plant. So let's select an incineration plant. Out of curiosity, let's see what happens if I throw it down here. You know, obviously this will help for when we build out in this general area. Covers that. So, you know, I was thinking about putting it over here, but they may be too close together. Let me zoom out here, see if there's, see what kind of difference we get here. There we go. Trying to place your roadside, you won't let me. You're done? You're not done. Keep eating. So it really does nothing. So I wonder. I guess I will be putting it here. So I'll help cover the square of the city when we start building out here. Alright, so we'll put it right here. Alright, so that will cover our garbage capacity. Status, we're good. Yep, there we go. Start. There we go. So on. So just, I guess it's just a matter of time before it becomes active. Alright, so we're good there. You. Alright, now wrap things up. So, okay, we got a little bit going here. We might have to... throw... You know what? We might need... You know what we need out here? Medical center. We need some medicines out in this corner, don't we? We got like nothing over here. So let's do that next. So medical center might be the perfect thing to throw down right here. Alright, so let's do that. And we'll need fire and police too, I would presume. Healthcare. So let's see what we got here. Medical clinic, right? Graveyard, cemetery. This is here. Crematorium. This is our sauna. And again, sauna's not going to work. We're going to be too useful here. And you are, what are you? Medical helicopter depot. Sends out helicopters to pick up patients and take them to hospitals and clinics. Helicopters can reach locations with no road access and help avoid traffic jams. At the end of the shift, helicopters return to the depot. What? It's not dirty. Eat it. I'll eat it. Eat. Let's go. Eat. So I think we'll throw a little medical clinic right down here. I just got to get you to detect your roadside. Come on. Really? Ah, so aggravating. It's very occupied, but come on now. You're almost done? Good. Good. Alright, well, we'll have to see about that for next time. A little bit laggy to begin with, so. Alright, thank you everybody. We're going to end it up here because we are getting laggy, especially with the camera now. Our performance, we're getting laggy with our duct tape camera here. In the meantime, we'll be back in half an hour on the Extra Life for Kids channel to do some SimCity 2000 work. Hopefully it won't be as frustrating. Oh, I hope I can solve my water problem. I'm gonna have to look that up. And then we'll be right back here in 3 hours on channel BJ Weiler for some probably World of Warcraft. What? You're not done. It's not dirty. Eat it. Oh my God, this child. In the meantime, thank you everybody. It's BJ Weiler saying thanks for watching. And until next time, we'll see you in game. And what I need to do first is, what I need to do first before we do anything is save it there. You're not done. Because if I try to run my intros, outros now, yeah, while the game's running, yeah, it's just not going to be good. So we'll wait for the saving to do. Please get her a drink, please, Aaron. Alright, so we're going to quit the desktop. To desktop, thank you. And we shall attempt to kill the process here. Yes, close the program, thanks. Cancel, you don't need to search, but thanks. So I know. Alright, there we go. So now we can run our intros and outros, and we'll be back. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back in, like I said, about 3 hours for World of Warcraft. In the meantime, join us on the Extra Life for Kids channel from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time today for SimCity 2000 and some Extra Life fun.